Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely and I'm here at Premium Disc Golf in South Lake Tahoe, California, one of the many stores out there that now carries Stokely discs. Remember, if you are looking for one of my discs, always check to see if your local pro shop carries it. If they do, do not order directly from me. You need to support your local pro shop, vendor, or club. It's in your best interest to do so. I I get asked all the time, what is the best cross training for disc golf? And before I answer, I want to first tell you that normally when I get that question, what I hear is, what is the best shortcut to throwing farther or throwing better for disc golf? Now, I'm not saying cross training isn't going to benefit you for multiple reasons. We'll get to in a minute, but there ain't no shortcut to throwing better or farther. Proper mechanics is 80% of disc golf success. You've got to throw properly. About 15% of it is practice. That's 95% of the game. You throw right, and then you throw right a bunch of times till you get better. That's going to trump anything else. But that other 5%, it still matters. The two reasons you want to cross train or do other activities, number one, is you want to have a stronger body because then you are more efficient, you don't get injured, and you can practice more and train harder. And in my opinion, the smallest part of cross training is you give you a little bit of distance and you throw a little bit better. It's not that it doesn't count, but it's just certainly not the most important thing. In my opinion, the best cross training is to do complete resistance training. You got to strengthen the entire body. You got to be in good shape and take care of yourself. There's no trick or like there's no one muscle that's going to you strengthen it. You're going to throw better. I don't believe in any specific disc golf training techniques. You use a ton of muscles when you throw. You need to be strong all over. Now, there's an inherent problem with resistance training, and that is it kind of sucks. Like I've been in the gym 4 days out of every six for most of the off season in the past 3 years, and I hate every second I'm in the gym. It's much more sustainable to find an activity that is good cross training, but also fun. And I'm going to tell you what my number one pick is because in the back of Premium Disc Golf Supply, come with me on the loudest floor of any pro shop I've ever been to. He has a rock climbing wall. Now, I wrote about this in my book, Scott Stokely Growing Up Disc Golf. I believe that the best cross training, as far as sustainability, meaning it's fun, is rock climbing. And I'll probably get pushed back on this, but I think as far as cross training, I think indoor training is going to even be better than outdoor. Even if outdoor rock climbing is more fun, and it's in fact most rock climbers train indoors so they can go outdoors. But when you're outdoor, you're not getting the reps in that you can get on a climbing wall or on a rock wall. So I do think indoor for cross training is more effective as far as actual strength training. Now, the first reason why rock climbing is beneficial is it does strengthen most of the muscles you use when you throw. I mean, you're building your grip strength like nothing else. I mean, there's nothing like fear, anxiety, and cortisol to get you to squeeze harder than you're supposed to. And by the way, if you're a rock climber, don't tell me how you're not supposed to squeeze so hard because that means you're an amateur. I am an amateur at rock climbing, so I do squeeze too hard. But you will build your arms and your forearms. There's no question. You're going to build mass back muscles because everything you're doing this direction is building this back there. Well, this back there has a lot to do with this right there and throwing. You're also going to build your legs because when you climb, you always default to using your legs first. Again, amateur rock climbers, they pull up with their arms. When you get a little more experienced, you realize that that's going to be more for balance and you're using your legs. Even though you're mostly using your legs when you rock climbing, you are still using your back and your arms, but you will strengthen those legs. Now, it's not just about strength. Rock climbing offers several other benefits. above just resistance training. The first one I covered, which is it's a hell of a lot more fun to go to a rock gym. And by the way, most places, most towns have a rock gym. Even if you don't know it's there, Google it, you might be surprised. It might just be a local gym that has a rock wall as part of their facilities, but I mean, for training, that'll work just as well. Number two, balance, right? Getting balanced, getting centered. I mean, that is something that is critical when you're on the side of a rock, even if it's 5 feet off the ground. Balance matters. You're going to learn to focus, and you're going to stay calm, and you're going to concentrate in a pressure situation, right? I don't care how safe statistically rock climbing equipment is. When you're 40 feet up on a rock wall, you're going to feel a little bit of tension, especially if you're new at it. Well, concentrating and focusing under duress, that sounds like something that translates pretty good to disc golf. So you're not just building your body. When you rock climb, you're building your mind, and you're training your mind to stay relaxed. Remember, anxiety and stress, that's a chemical response. If your brain releases less cortisol in a stressful situation, you are calmer. If you are calmer, less stressed, you will throw better. There's no doubt about it. And I didn't tell him this was coming, but come over here. I need to know, because I don't want to piss off all the rock climbing disc golfers out there. Did I get anything wrong, what I just talked about?
I think you got it right.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
because I'm certainly an amateur at this, but I'm a believer in it. So yeah, so rock climbing has my full support, and man, thank you for your shop, and thank
Yeah,
you for carrying stuff through this.
yeah, thanks,
All
Scott.
right, thanks everyone.